Abuseni como our channel so AGH politics awadi. Podcast also trend ya. Mikus wiki headlines ni jembre na ilibi aksumu wani dim eni ahmbak sium. Bɛkyerɛ wo sɛ yɛnkɔ political highways no na Kevin Taylor ɛtena na ɔbɔ ewura ɛyɛ MPP amayikuo no mu aso ɛyɛ na Franka Tuni ɛma party no ne ho kani Samira Bawumia osusu gya ediko no so o expose no big time a wɔn anya asɛm kotoa koraa kyerɛ sɛ wɔne Sledge ɛwɔ ayɔnkofa so no nkobi a onua ɔpanyin no gye mbrɛ na osusu gya ediko ɛyɛ saa nsɛm wɔ si mu a yanso yaso mu ne bi sombo let's talk to you mu ransom so I'm say AGH politics abadi enne ide di kanya o mane aso to subscribe to the channel it's on notification bell so share na front so answer into me and kebi ya na wa kira wa bi constructively under the comment section or enso ede amaye AGH politics abadi
mu ya to me mu de yeden ye busa mo de bia mo betra TV so, mo betina radio so, mo betina Facebook, na mo kike mo no. The question is, mo de 2 minutes yeden. Ye hu de mo de 2 minutes na, mo de 2 minutes yeden. Yete ya na Sledge ne Samira etwempena kwasiafo, mo de 2 minutes yeden. Sledge odi Samira. Mo konko buta Samira. Mo de 2 minutes yeden. Mo nim de eba kwasiafo. And I would like to tell the Attorney General, I would like to tell the Yoko boss. We want to know the investigations you did when it comes to Sledge's wife. And we want the OSP to also let us know about Sledge, the $97 million our GD, you know. We want to know how the investigations has gone. We want to know. Kwasiafo mudimi ahu yabe pai mo party ni to. Mese mo kobuta Samira. Sledge no twempa on odi no. Anything na OSP does not want to touch a Sledge issue no. He needs to touch it. Yabe pai party ni to. We want Raymond Archer, stop covering up nonsense at Yoko and don't make Relax Rasta your spokesperson. We want to know how far with our investigations because you cannot be hunting a woman. Everybody thinks to say Yenya Sledge man because Sledge used Samira and Bawumia to buy his way out. No. So this Samira is not a problem, but we want to get to the bottom of the $97 million. So Raymond Archer should understand he cannot use that office to intimidate anybody in Ghana. He needs to get it right. If you are doing what is right, it's right. I don't care. But make sure the principle now apply, apply it fairly. And the OSP, that OSP working in Ghana, or say what Sledge or your investigations, I want to know. We all want to the investigation. We want to know how it went, how it's going. Would you say Jimmy Ghana? You can see a bobo video hand come to Matina Kronim. You can see a can sama. Why not Matina Kronim? We want OSP and Yoko come out with the findings of your investigations. This is just 1 week. Raymond Archer is not the president of Ghana. He's a civil servant. He works for the people. You cannot be selective about Asama also DHA. We want to know. Heard you, they were mentioning your name. Now, Lucina, hey, Abraham, concentrate. Abraham, maintain. Alora head bouncer, Abraham Gasu. Thank you very much, Chef. Okay, now, free promo for bouncer. I Obiaba Ghana be open the best bouncer, Abraham Gasu. Now, as we talk, as we speak, your city now trading at 11.3 to $1. Dede Koso, Nipebi. Try say for a long time. If there's one thing you can respect about this government, John Mahama's government, the consistency when it comes to how strong the city has been. In fact, Aban Weber power is almost 2 years now. Majority of businessmen, businesses in Ghana, the confidence they have in this government, the government has been able to keep the CD, the dollar, the rate, the pace consistently. And that is what should tell you about a government that is intelligent. I already said protect or mine. Whatever a government does, the moment you are not able to make sure there is confidence in your currency, the dollar does not, at the end of the day, suppress your economy. That is all that a third world country like Ghana, we, the voters, ask for all the time. 99% of the people who voted in 2024, MPP in Kwasiafo, it was because most of them no more saying. Most of them are no more kwanso, no more sikashi. Internally, amount for no more dija. Now, they could not trust it because every single day we saw the dollar move all the way to like 17 at a point. And when you have a government that cannot tame the dollar, that cannot make sure that there's some consistency, sa abaina na eye Bawumia Ekufuado abaina na omwejiminti, they could not figure it out how to make sure, say, the Ghanaian businessman, the foreigner who is investing in Ghana or is in Ghana will believe in the economy. No, that MPP abaina omwejiminti, they could not do that. But today, from 2025, EBC Enda Menoka say the currency of the city has been very, very consistent. And every businessman, whether internationally or locally, that is all that they need. Say, or food plane every Accra, Japan, and now China, Akofanyoma, Onimse Oti plane Mukrampodo, that dollar to city, it is not going to change. If it is going to even change, it is going to be marginal. But because a marginal, one your crampa is insignificant, so you might not even see it. And that is what this NDC government has done. When you are a government, I would third world country where people depend on more imports, where people buy and sell, the most important thing you need to do is to keep your currency there in a place where it is consistent, where the market can believe in. And that is what they have done. And that is the basic thing every Ghanaian businessman, every ordinary Ghanaian wanted. And we are seeing it. So, and then it showed the difference between NDC by where John Mahamadano and the leadership are making sure the economy is so and it's Ankwasiafone from MPP for Bawumia ebe dada na junior say Jiminti, we are still going to fall for their gimmicks, comedy, foolish, corrupt attitude. They know that we are no more stupid again. And nobody can use tribe, nobody can use defamation, nobody can use in to win power in Ghana. It's done. So this alone should tell you that this is a government that can be trusted. When you see the dollar, when you see the city being consistent, being stable, it means your job is protected as a businessman. It means your investment, why you know bank, and that's why you know anything, it is being protected. So to be catch say, the government or this government making sure say dollar does not swallow the city, it is enough. Because technically, they are being the watchdogs, they are protecting every investment. Ye pe changing government, ni nyina say and sabekoya no. Ni nyina say adwuma begina, ni nyina say sika ye sie no enhye. And this is what the NDC government is doing. The NDC government is basically doing what? Protecting you, your investment, whatever you are doing now, whatever you think of doing in the future. And that is what I want you to understand. Abaino e bo adwuma. And this about way Emma governance are simple. We all saw the NPP, Bawumia MPP, how they came into power, their foolishness to the highest level, Jimie, corruption, and send your mudisika through gold for oil policy, how they stole from you through NAPCO, how they stole from you through so many fake policies they put together. And nobody can walk in Ghana and point to a dam and say, out of Bawumia policy into dam way yejuma. Nobody. Those people were daft. They were high-grade criminals parading in Ghana as politicians. Nobody can walk and say, one district, one factory. We built it from scratch, MPP, and this is where people are working, Ebini Ghana. So it should tell you that these are imposters, filthy, dirty people who think that they are so entitled to power. But today we are seeing a government in power today, a government that is protecting you, your assets, a government that is protecting whatever you are putting your money in. That is why you see the dollar. So every time you see the city no akosrokrana at 12 and do 12 and that is what consistency mean. And so what to Obama NDC now who believes that your government, your life, your investment is being protected. Why do you change your mind? Abaibo ni nyina sɛ sika bɛba wo nsɛm udwetire nhye aban ni nyina no na sɛ wo bɛyɛ aban na wo ba na dollar ne koduru 17 na the DDP ba na sɛ wo gigye nkɔfo sika na wo sa ɛyɛ galamsey sɛ man na wo de kwase akɔtena nkyɛn 2 years ba wo se wo to keka wo ntiama wo tumi nwan Why never to me Jimmy? Why never to me Emma Kwasia or Boon in call for Kwasia? We lived in Ghana, Nanado Danko Kufuor and Kasa sector minister from Pobwati at the report man and say, San Kwasia for the A2 a good day, Efi in Woodham, Essensio, Samia Uku, Kojo Pon Kroma, Chairman to me, or Bodim Bogabi Din in our womb, yet Tinakroma Kufuor at Chidewe, Nanusio Choka say he wasn't going to act on it. At the point he defended a Chairman to me Krom for Tetra Mwabwating. Are you people stupid? In the 2 years you're in the NDC, and more. We are talking about people who are rational. And now Ghanaians are rational. Obian to me surround upon Koko so can we will correct you. Jimmy Nibian to me Kotana Peace FM, and yana to can be bube, we will correct you. Ofu Bian to me Kotana Sempa, Jimmy Nibian Kutumi Kotana Radio think I say, yeah dear, ya can't move in Kebi. No. We have opened the doors for people to be able to explain things, understand issues in a basic form so that they make decisions moving forward. That decision in Ghana for year in 2024. So, somebody said that 1992 and more because we have left that stage. We are at a point where people are practically seeing what a government is doing. Go around the nation and see the effects of this government. How roads are being built all over the place. Yatiane ka say ye ba be ye dien ye be ye Kumasi Accra Express Road ye nyankwasiafo for MPP mu e ka kire Ghana for say ye mpene emmoa. Ghana does not revolve around a tribalistic, stupid, ungrateful party. No. Ghana is for Ghanaians, and what we want to do is what we will do. Inti sa monkwasi adwene na da mutirimu no. Ye MPP for until we deserve power no. As we live and Almighty Allah is alive, you people will never see power. Yes, this government is not a perfect one, but at least when we nipa, this government is not a perfect one. But yet we nipa, and we will always live with humans. And it does not matter how you feel. Let me tell you, people, the way you feel, no, it will not change how we do our things. It will not change how Ghanaians think now. The way you feel about John Mahama, how you hate Samis Jemfi, how you hate the NDC young men working up and down, how you feel about Ato Forsen, it will not change what this government is doing because this government is on the right track. I'm not going to sit here and say the government has gotten everything right. No, but this is a living being. So we are not going to give you people that space. No, you bebu some questions. And so when you know what Jimmy, you best so squasia. So when you know Nimyansa, you the and some paba wow, you be boy in some amount. Now we are Korana with Jimmy Cradia and the winning of Bodam, Yan Chimau. We are not going to entertain this kind of retrogressive, stupid thinking. Yeah, MPP for tea. Now, anti Mammy and to my NDC bium, Mammy and Ninja the NDC, near Mamu to me, Anna, what are you doing? The MPP, what do you need power for? What do you people need power for? One can't say them to me, because you are looking at the numbers now. Are you going to bring the numbers down? That is what you need to tell the people. Yamamu to me 8 years. In 9, you exhibited the highest form of monkeyism. Yahudia Ghana Krunim. Yahudia Hemfo. Yahudia Sofo. Mode billions go to Amina Donko Edahodaho, a cretin tuntum one kind in 9. So, Yanya dang. Yan say ajene. Yan tam to me, mamma. Namon find ya dang. And moi. What a munya nipa, eh? Ain't say a never kono. Yan tam to me, mamma. And a mamma, and you say, and about a and this is for, and as a minion, ain't yanya dang. Yan tam mamma, namunya dang. And we need to know these things. And Ankwasiakeka, tomorrow is pregnant. Power. When power will change again. Tomorrow is pregnant. We will see if power changes tomorrow, that power will change again. Nobody can intimidate anybody with power will change. Tomorrow is pregnant. And kwasiafo, we also with them MPP will be them. Mopa munchi obiya antumunya power. But today, if you are guilty and the law says you have to ube them, kwasiafo na muje samu change obi ogana nana. And nobody's scared of power will change. Nobody's scared of tomorrow is pregnant. Whoever is guilty today and needs to be jailed needs to go inside. 50 years or so, go jail. When you get that power, When that table turns, it will turn again. Kwasiafo mumbo mo hombodin mumbrɛ mo ho ase munsumpa Ghana for chow munyi mo ho mfa mo tunsi fo mentwi mo to ase emfa ma no kobutu gatam na munnom gatam nso kwasiafo ka say tomorrow is pregnant. When tomorrow gives birth, it will give birth again.
We ain't someone who Tim calls so channel so mammy and I was so dim ray. I sent so bad in that be a media. If we share na yasumo a question so. Aha, 88 protects up. But Castle Trendia, because make the lines, and I be